Hey everyone, back again with another video today. This is going to be part 2 in a series I started called Is 2 Better Than 1, where we take a look at the first 2 issues of a title, and just based on the cover alone, the artwork, the colors, which is the better of the 2 covers. Not the story that we know that's inside, if you're familiar with it, but just the cover. And as you can see, we're starting with Black Goliath, which I spotlighted in a short series run not too long ago, 5-issue run. Love the series. The first issue of Black Goliath has a February 1976 cover date. Came out on October 7th, 1975. Rich Buckler is on the pencils, Mike Esposito on the inks. And on issue number 2, which has an April 76 cover date, it came out January 20th of 1976. And Rich Buckler is again on the pencils, and Frank Giacoia is on the inks. Now, my choice, and I'm curious for those that do watch this video what their choices would be. My choice is number 1. I just really think that's a nice cover too, but this is just super cool. Love the series. These are Mylar, so there's going to be a little glare, but I'm picking the first issue of Black Goliath as my choice. So that is the first one. We're going to go in order here, alphabetical order to titles. Here is a series that Shannon, Solid 4-String Bottom End, gifted me, the entire run. OMAC, One Man Army. First issue. It came out, it has a cover date of October 1974, hit the newsstands January 18th, 1974. Jack Kirby on the pencils. Of course, this is a Jack Kirby creation. And Mike Royer on the inks. And issue number 2 has a December 1974 cover date and came out August 20th of 1974. And again, I'm going to go with the first issue. Just bizarre, but the stuff that came out of Jack Kirby's mind, I just like this cover more, even though it's kind of, it's just white, and then, I mean, this obviously issue number 2 has a lot more going on, but for some reason, I'm just digging this one more. Anyway, like I said, Shannon gave me the entire run of this, and they were nice books too. Thanks again, Shannon. And I really enjoyed the series. But again, I'm going with the first issue on that. Okay, on to the next one. Sandman, another short series. First issue of Sandman was a winter issue that I believe came out January 2nd, 1974, according to Mike's Amazing World of Comics. And, of course, Kirby is on the pencils. Mike Royer is on the inks. And then issue number 2, which has a May cover date, it says it came out January 30th of 1974, so shortly after this first one, and it's a Jack Kirby cover. I'm going again with the first issue. Right now, first issues are winning here. I like the blue. I know there's a different, like a purplish one. I just like this cover more. Come see what weirdies I've dreamed up for you. A Simon and Kirby special. I like number 1 more. But again, this is not bad at all. Not bad at all. Nice series. I completed it I think sometime last year. I think was it 6 issues? But good series. Fun series. On to the next. All right. Secrets of Haunted House. This came out, the first issue has a May 1975 cover date. Came out on January 2nd, 1975. Luis Dominguez on the cover. And then the second issue was July 75 cover date. Came out March 6th of 75. Ernie Chan on the cover. And I like Ernie Chan a lot. I really do. But again, I'm going with this. Super cool cover. Let's try to get it where there's no glare. There. Again, issue number 1 is my pick for this series. That's just cool. That's a real cool book. I picked this up, fixed it a little bit. And it's a very fine plus too, so it's nice shape. I got it off eBay a couple years ago, and I was very glad to get it. I've told you many times, as a kid, would have never looked at these type of books, the horror books. I was all about the superheroes. But again, that's going with number 1, but here's a nice look at the second issue. You can apologize for any glare that's coming up here. Okay, we're down to the last couple issues. Well, 2 series. And Secret Society of Supervillains. When I got back into comic collecting 7 years ago, I discovered Shannon's channel, Solid Fortune Bottom End. And I was binge watching, and I was focused at the time of just collecting Justice League of America issues 100. Well, actually, I was just focusing on getting the Giants, which was 139 to 157. But I'm not one that just can stay focused on one title. I have to have a few titles going, and so he had one of his series of the week videos was on the Secret Society of Supervillains, and I'm like, that's a cool title, and that's something I can get. 15 issues. So I started getting that, and that was I completed that around the same time I got the first the Giants of Justice League of America, where it was double size, like I said, from 139 to 157. Anyway, this was a series that was published bi-monthly. The first issue has a June 1976 cover date. Came out February 19th of 1976. Ernie Chan on the cover. I love the cover. I think it's cool. I have a couple copies of this. This could easily be an obsession book. Actually, I had 3 at one time, but I gave a copy to my best friend Aaron so he could start this run. And then on issue number 2 is August 76 with an April 20th, 1976 sale date. Dick Giordano's on the pencils and Terry Austin's on the inks. And as you can see, it's part of the DC Comics Salutes the Bicentennial run. And this was 21 of 33 in that. And I thought that was a great concept. I have all 33. I know Shannon does. I know Roger Metarog does. My friend Aaron does as well. And I like that cover a lot. I really do. But I'm going with number 1 again because of just the colors. I think it's just a cool. I love the purple colors. Excuse me. But that is my choice. That's my pick. And though this is not bad at all, Captain Comet in there. The Secret Society of Supervillains. No man shall I call master. I think it was, like I said, there's 33 books in the DC Comics Salutes the Bicentennial, and I think you had to get at least 20 or 25 of the belt buckles of these up top. Sorry, cut it off. There, you cut that out, and you send in them for your to get a Superman belt buckle. And of course, a lot of kids probably ruined their comics and never got the belt buckle because they didn't get enough of the comics. Last title, last one. Great series. This is one of my favorite series behind the Justice League of America. I mean, I love this series so much. I have 2 complete runs of this. The Shadow. The first issue was a cover date of November 1973. It came out July 12th of 1973 with, of course, Mike Kaluta on the cover. Mike Kaluta is also on the cover of the second issue, which is dated January 73 on the cover. Came out September 13th. And I know that this is Shannon's favorite story in the run. And believe it or not, this is a toss-up. I think that's cool, but I'm gonna lean towards number 2 for the cover. Even though you can't go wrong with either one of them, and they're 20-cent covers too. I mean, what a great era to collect comics. but I am leaning towards issue number 2. But that's it. So 5 of my 6 picks went with the first issue, and really this was kind of a toss-up, but I'm just kind of leaning towards the second one. But I'm just curious, for those that watch, what you guys would decide. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you all have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.